my name is Maria Besca, and this is my audience.
Hi, I'm Simon.
Hi, I'm Julia.
Today I'm going to be presenting my persuasive speech on artificial intelligence and why we should stop using it. Remember when we would read those books and watch those movies about a dystopian society where artificial intelligence and robots would take over and steal our jobs and kill our planet? Well, back then, that seemed like that society was so far away. However, we're getting closer to that dystopian society than we realize. As a young student who has seen the introduction and development of artificial intelligence programs such as ChatGPT, Gemini AI, and Claude, I have seen how quickly it has taken over our daily life. Not only have I experienced the reliance towards artificial intelligence myself, but I have researched over the sudden rise of AI and how it has negatively impacted our society and our climate as a whole. The way our society has become so heavily influenced by AI is starting to degrade our basic thinking skills and is destroying our Earth. To begin, according to the source, AI tools in society impact on cognitive offloading and the future of critical thinking. It states how there is research that directly ties the frequent generative AI usage and human generative thinking. For instance, this research proves that the constant reliance and generating information based off of AI has caused cognitive offloading and can decrease the skills of deep thinking and memory engagement. Those who frequently use AI and depend on it have been losing their own ability to think and generate their own ideas, since they think that with every little task they can just go to AI and ask them for help instead. The same source says that research shows how studies that have measured brain activity prove that writing with generative content leads to the reduction of neutral engagement in memory and creativity within the human brain. In another source, Copyright and Artificial Intelligence Generative AI Training, it states how the US government dismisses the idea that AI is stealing human content. For example, this ruling completely contradicts how much information AI steals from humans every time that someone generates something into their databases. The USCO reports that there have been vast amounts of copyrighted works that are directly tied to human creators stealing their original works. So to sum this up, it's basically saying how when you go and ask ChatGPT for them to write your essay or complete a worksheet or give you new ideas for a piece of work, everything that it gives you isn't original or creative. It's stolen work that has been already inputted into their generative system that has been used by other humans, and it's just copyrighting every single work that they have done beforehand. Moreover, relying on AI has also been negatively impacting our Earth ever since it's been introduced. So this is due to the large water amounts that it's needed to cool off the generative data centers. In the source explained, generative AI's environmental impact, it proves just how badly this issue has become. This text proves how a single prompt can burn fossil fuels each time and can use up to 10 times more water than a basic Google search. Additionally, to keep these generative data centers from overheating, the data centers utilize billions of gallons of water each day to cool off each of their generating systems. And all this water that they use is basic clean drinking water that can be used for towns that are in need. Some sources even say how the data centers for artificial intelligence will consume just as much energy as the entire nation of Japan. In order to stop this dystopian society to take over our actual reality, we must limit our use of artificial intelligence for our own sake and the sake of our planet. To do so, we must go back to traditional research, go to libraries, read books, do peer reviewing, go to teachers for help, and use regular Google search engines. Although writing and thinking of answers and prompts may be difficult to do on your own, it is much better to go through the challenge than to waste your brain energy and completely remove the practice from your daily life. It is important that we train the mind and become more comprehensive. While it is easier said than done to remove artificial intelligence from everyday life, since it's already become such a custom to everyone in human society, if we stop relying on so much AI, we can regain the art of creativity and writing with our own minds. Our minds will begin to flow more, and we'll be able to regain what was once ours and the confidence in our intellectual abilities. However, if society chooses to not quit using artificial intelligence so often, our society will move from forwards to backwards, and we will watch the younger generations fall into disparity as the loss of human creativity and engagement lessens. As explained in this speech, the use of artificial intelligence has been more negative than an innovative tool. As humans rely more on AI day to day, our human intelligence and creativity is drastically decreasing, along with the fact that it carries a huge negative impact on our environment. As someone who's still growing up, I see the importance and the need to stop using artificial intelligence so much. I urge you all to try and limit your use of artificial intelligence day by day and think twice before you generate a simple prompt. If you think that generating your college essay or your homework is saving you time, just remember that in the long run, you're only harming your own brain and the own planet that you live in. Thank you.